Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Punched Out Thursday to Die For. Now, I am going to do a little bit of mixed media on my background, and I am using Bluebell color from Close to My Heart, and it's a shimmer. I thought the purplish blue kind of went with the Cozy Day paper that I'm using, so that's why I brought that in. Now I had to pause the video to let it dry. Now I'm wanting to I'm using this die set, that one that I pointed out, it has circles on it and stuff, just for filler. Now, I kind of wanted to showcase these pretty pattern papers, so I kind of like that. So I want to try and glue them how I had it. I laid them out like that by accident, and yeah, I kind of like that, but I need to trim off the edges, and I trimmed that pink paper a little bit too much. I went to cut it at an angle, and I didn't like the pink to go all the way up my page, so I trimmed it, and then I ended up piecing it back together. Just to kind of make the ends. See how the pink goes all the way up, and I'm wanting to cut it, but I cut too much and the blue is right there. So I'm just going to cut a little sliver. It's alright. It's not that noticeable unless you've seen me do it. Excuse me. So I'm piecing that together, and then I will go over to the next side. I put some glue dots on my mat just so that I could keep the paper on there, but it keeps coming off. I had to feel to see if they were still on, and I'm kind of pushing it down. Alright, so now this side. I really like how the paper's being showcased. Lots of pretty paper, and that was my main idea. I was kind of stuck this week. I didn't know for sure which punches or dies I wanted to use, and I was just kind of stuck. So I went ahead and pulled out besides using my dies, I went ahead and pulled out I think this is a 2-inch scallop punch is what I end up bringing in, just to kind of add a little bit more detail behind my clusters. So I like doing that. Get all that paper cut off, and then let's kind of take a look at it. So that's kind of cute, right? All right. And see that Bluebell kind of matches the Cozy Day blue in that polka dotted paper. So I pulled out these embellishments. Here's the dies that I pulled out. So I wanted to use a couple of these trees. I love trees on my layout, especially in the fall. And I want to bring in this cute little fox, but it gets moved to this side on the right of the photo. I want to bring in this brown pumpkin. It kind of goes with the flowered paper. And these pumpkins and die cuts that I'm using are out of my October hip kit. And then here are the scalloped circles that I'm going to tuck in my clusters. So that's where I bring up the fox and put it up in that cluster. I want to bring one of these circles in just so that you can see these little fern leaves that I'm using. I want to add some foam adhesive on this pumpkin. I hope all of you are doing well. I am like really overwhelmed since I got home. My husband has a few doctor's appointments coming up, and my mind is overwhelmed with that, and I just couldn't sit down and scrap. I scrapbooked at my daughter's house, but he has his arteries in his neck are clogged. So we found that out too, besides his Parkinson's and dementia. So we're going back and forth to the doctors. So my How to Kill a Kit with Style video was late. But I think, yeah, I posted it today. Today is Wednesday, and this is for Thursday. So I'm just woke up in the morning, thought I need to get this done, but I still need to fill out paperwork. Yeah, I know scrapbooking gives me a break, and I'm so happy that I picked up this hobby. 24, well, let's see, since 94 I started scrapbooking, so that's been a long time. And boy, have my style have changed for the better. You know, you get in these where you get the style for that year. That's the kind of style that you scrapbook. So I wanted to add a little bit of these whatever you call them, leaves and stuff up here, and then bring that, see, now I'm looking at it and I keep moving my photo because I think it's crooked. Now I am searching for a title, and I wanted to bring in some of these leaves, but I end up, well, okay, that was the flower I used, but all right, so my title is going to be Autumn Days. Sorry, I'm all over the place. So I pulled that from the Cozy Day sticker sheet, and I wanted to bring in some of these flower bits. I do bring in this leaf, and I stick it on there, and then I ended up not liking it, so I pull it off. And I'm trying to bring another leaf in, kind of like, I like the leaves falling, but on this layout, it just didn't look good. So the next thing I end up doing is pull out some enamel dots. Yeah, I put that away. I do bring in orange just to kind of go with the fox and the orange flowers in the floral piece. So I hope you enjoyed this. Please check out all the links listed below for Punched Out Thursday to Die For, and get out your punches and your dies and add a little detail to your layouts. I hope you enjoyed this video and get you some inspiration, and I will see you in another video. All right, I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Okay, here are the close-up. I did a lot of splattering around there and on the photo, which photo's not there. Thank you so much.